welcome back to Camp K9. Today I am doing potatoes and I wondered whether you would like to join me and Benji, who is supervising me this morning. So, there's various different ways of growing potatoes. This is my chosen way of growing potatoes because I suffer with weak knees, weak ankles, weak back, and I need a nice, easy solution for me. So what I do, Benji, should we show them what I do? I buy, yes, darling. Yes, sweetie, good boy. Sorry, he really does want to tell me what to do. So I buy these felt bags. These ones happen to come in a pack of 4 different colours. They open up like this. They have got drainage holes at the bottom of them. They have got an inspection and harvest flap to the side, so that when they are full and you can go in there and harvest them nicely. I have not really used this, I've got to admit. I might use it more this year because I'm planting more this year. But what I tend to find so great about these is that you can put your potatoes in there, you can let the potatoes grow. You don't have to pay much attention to them other than to make sure that they have got water. Leave them to just grow. And then you can store them in this as well. So once the plant has died off, there is no reason why you need to harvest them at that point in time. I've literally just emptied out these and replanted my first earlies this a couple of days ago. And when I opened up one of these, I emptied the contents of this into my wheelbarrow so that I could reuse the compost, and discovered that I had half a harvest of potatoes in there that I didn't realise that I had. So it's really handy because you can just empty the contents of this into your wheelbarrow, and then you can go through the earth in your wheelbarrow and pull out all of your potatoes that are in here. It's a nice, easy, low hassle way of growing potatoes. So what I do is that I get this and I lift it up, put it up, and then I roll down the edges. Like so. And I roll it down so that it is reasonably short, like this. And then I will fill it with earth. Now, I've only put about that much earth in there. Now, I'm going to grab my seed potatoes. And these have come from the local farm store, and they have well and truly seeded. You will not always buy them looking like this. They might not have anything. They might be just like this, and you might just be able to see the little eye there where it's going to grow. But what you want to do is you want to get these and put about 5, I would say, nicely space them out like that, and then you want to just cover those potatoes with some soil. Compost. Just put a couple of inches of compost over the top, like so. Get your watering can and give it a little bit of a water. Now, there is 5 potatoes that have been planted into there. And then I'm just going to repeat that and repeat and repeat through my bags. Now I've run out of bags, and this has just been my delivery, so I just have 4 bags. I've got far too many potatoes for 4 bags, so I'm not going to do them all now. I'm just giving you an example. Now, the thing to know about planting potatoes is that what you're doing is you're planting the potato underneath a layer of soil, like that. And these sprouts, these little babies here, they're going to grow up through the soil, looking for the light, and then they're going to sprout some leaves. At the point when they sprout some leaves, you want to get some more soil and you want to cover them again. And then they will grow up a little bit further, and they will grow and sprout through again. It's a potato. Yes, it is. We're planting potatoes today. And when it grows up and it comes through the soil, you want to again cover it, which is why I roll my sides down. That way the light can get nice and easily to the top of the soil, and as and when you put extra layers on, you can unroll this until it is up at its full height. And then when it's up at its full height, what you should have done is you should have planted your potatoes in about here, sprouted, covered, sprouted, covered, sprouted, covered, sprouted, covered, and then they'll sprout. You cover right up to the top and then let the growth come out the top. Now, the thing about potatoes is that if the potato itself is here and the leafy green bits are here, there is basically a stem that grows between the potato and between the leafy greens. And on this stem is where you're going to get the potatoes growing off of them. So you want to encourage that by covering that stem and encouraging that stem to become as tall and as long as possible. The longer that stem is, the more potatoes you're going to have off of it. And then you can leave it in there for as long as you want. Once you have got a good growth of green out the top, it's going to go, it may flower, and it's going to go slightly yellowy and then start to collapse. At that point, then you know that they are good to start harvesting, if you want to harvest them then. Alternatively, just leave them stored in the bag until you need them. They are going to keep longer in these bags than they are going to keep in your fridge, in your larder, anywhere like that. So, there you go. I'm going to keep going with my planting of my potatoes, get these ones gone as far as I can, and eagerly await my Amazon delivery that has got my next lot of sacks coming. Last year I only did do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sacks. This year I am planning to do a lot more. I think it's that climate, it's what's going on in the world. I just want to make sure I've got more in stock. So if you can't get these, then anything is suitable for growing potatoes in. You can, the sack that you buy the compost in, you can use that. You can empty the contents into your wheelbarrow, and then you can put a little bit of leave a little bit in the bottom of your compost sack, and then you can just fill it back up, top it back up. Just make sure that you open it nice and cleanly on the top so that you can roll it down and then roll it back up again. You may have sacks that your dog food comes in, or that your chicken feed comes in. You may just have buckets or barrels, any container. It doesn't really matter, but the idea is the same. Plant it low, within a few inches of soil, compost, and then as it grows, keep covering, keep covering, keep covering, so that growth there to the leaves is as long as you can possibly get there, because that's where your tubers are going to grow off of. So, I hope that encourages you to grow some potatoes of your own. They're not difficult. You can either go and buy, I bought from my local farm store, first earlies, second earlies, main crop, but if you have potatoes that are in your cupboard that are a bit past their best by date and they've got growth coming out of them, they will do just as well as any of these. Just pop them in, just go for it. Why waste them? And fresh potatoes taste so much better than shop bought. Take care. Have a good day. Keep safe.